Colleen and Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Brazen. To be honest with you, Netflix sends me notifications. Hey, we released a new movie you might like. And I was like, Brazen. At first, I thought it was like a foreign film. Didn't know what it was at all. And I was like, oh, it showed me who's in it. And it's like Alyssa Milano. Like Alyssa Milano from like Who's the Boss? I mean, many moons ago. Embrace of a Vampire. I do remember in her Commando. She was in that. Poison Ivy 2. Fear. She was in a couple of different things, but I haven't seen her in a long time. I don't know what her last film was before this, but I was like, alright, I'll check it out. Now, as I bring it up, I see that Brazen is 3.4 on IMDb. Now, only 437 people have rated it so far, but it's on Netflix, it's free, it's like an hour and 34 minutes long, and then it's about when I think it's her character, and maybe she's a detective or something like that, when her character's sister gets murdered, they come to find out that she was leading a double life as a webcam performer. And so Alyssa Milano's character gets into investigating it with the help of some cool-headed detective. So it says in IMDb. There's a longer one. I'm not reading it. That's kind of what Netflix says too, so I don't know. It says an hour and 36 minutes on Netflix. I'm really setting my expectations low, but we'll see. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and let you know what I think. Stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Brazen. Sorry no check-ins, honestly, because I was going to turn it off. It was that bad in the beginning, for me. You know, I was like, I was about to turn it off, but I was like, you know what, I don't normally do that normally, and there are some times where I won't do a review, yeah, I usually finish the movie though. If this was the case, I finished the movie. I almost didn't finish the movie. I almost turned it off. That's why there was no check-ins. I had a look again here at the end. It does say a Netflix film, and it is rated TV 14. Normally, I don't even pay attention to that, unless, of course, I'm watching it with my kids or something. But in this case, it was a made-for-TV movie. Like, I was watching it, and I was like, this is like a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark movie. That's what it is. And I've never seen that before from Netflix. I mean, I've seen those types of movies before. You know, I see something, oh, that might be interesting. I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's a made-for-TV kind of movie. It's not, you know, it doesn't normally happen in this case. Normally Netflix movies, they make some good stuff. I'm really excited about what they put out there. And so, do not be fooled. This is a made-for-TV type movie. Lifetime, Hallmark, the whole 9 yards. And if you like those kinds of things, great. I got to the point where I was about 20-30 minutes into the film, and this is when I was about to, like, you know what, let's pick something else, let's do something else. I was like, here's the fun part I thought of it. Like, okay, it's, you know, a made-for-TV movie. I know I'm saying that again. It's poor script writing, poor acting, poor lines. But I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, it's a murder mystery, right? I think that's, you know, her sister, Alyssa Milano, who is a very famous writer who writes about murderers and stuff like that, and she has her own, you know, she might be considered a profiler. And so she does that, and her sister calls her to, you know, come over. It's an emergency, so she goes to see her sister, and, you know, starts hooking up with the guy next door upon arrival, but then she comes home and her sister's murdered. So they start investigating the murder, and of course, her being an author, she should be able to help the detectives solve this murder. That's the plot of the movie, right? So they're doing all their investigation and trying to figure this all out. So my thought was, okay, it's going to be like, this is going to be, okay, while I'm not enjoying this movie, there's going to be some redeeming value at the end when they go, aha, you know, this was all laid out for you and you couldn't figure it out, and here's the murderer, and here's the why, and here's everything, right? Because that's what I'm thinking. You know, this is how it's all going to hit me at the end. No. You know, I was like, it's going to be fun because I could try and figure it out. I always find those, you know, I try and figure it out. I've seen a lot of movies, and you know, I really want it to be tricky, but I want to get it, kind of thing. Or I really want it to be I want to be fooled. I want to be like, I got it, I figured it out, and it's this, and that makes sense. I can't believe I didn't get it. That's really the most fun in these murder kind of mysteries. You don't get any of that. Nothing. None of that. And that's all I'll say, because if you don't watch my review, or if you watch my review and don't listen to this and decide to go watch it, I at least don't want to spoil it for you, because that would be the worst thing ever. But I can say I'm rating this movie a 4. And if I would have known maybe it was a made-for-TV movie, if I would have known it was a made-for-TV movie, I wouldn't have watched it, to be honest with you. But maybe if I would have known that coming into it, I would have had lower expectations, and that would have helped my score. I doubt it. But I can't tell you how disappointed I am in this. So, like I said, there was one piece that I thought could redeem it, move it up. That didn't happen. So, I hate to say bad things about movies. I love movies, and I know sometimes the people involved in the movie actually watch my review, so I apologize. You're all still very talented, and more talented than me, of course. And sometimes our visions don't align. How about that? So in this case, my vision did not align with what I thought I was going to see. But for those of you out here who like maybe murder mysteries that are on Hallmark or on Lifetime or anything like that, you might enjoy this. You know, because it does have some, you know, qualities to it. Like, you know, it's a murder mystery, but it's not like gory. It's rated TV 14. You know what I mean? So it's not hard to watch, and, you know, so you might like those kinds of things. So if you do, maybe, you know, hey, this is cool, it's on Netflix kind of thing. It has Alyssa Milano in it, and Sam Page is the guy actor. Not sure if I've seen him in anything before. And the one guy is on Billions, the other detective, I forget his name. It's like, hold on, I'll get it for you, because this is the only other thing. I don't know how to say it, I think. Malachi Weir. He has like Don King hair. So if you've seen Billions, you know who I mean. But he's in this too. So I stretched as much as I could. I apologize. I don't like to speak negative. I like to call out flaws in movies sometimes, but not just run them down. But it was between this and another movie that was rated in the 4s, and I went with this one. So if you have a choice, I would recommend making a different selection. Alright, that's it. I can't do it anymore. Hopefully I was helpful. Sorry for being negative, but I appreciate you at least tuning in and waiting to the end of Kimmel's Irish Pub.